Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. It's Kim here and I am going to be sharing with you guys my favorite products from the whole month of March. And I do have one fail here that I am going to share with you guys because when I don't like something, I like to tell you guys in case you want to avoid it too. And basically everything here in front of me that I've been loving is from the drugstore minus like one item. So I'm going to share with you guys everything. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. It's the first link in my description box. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on future videos, because if you don't, you're not going to get notified and that totally stinks. So make sure you do that, and let's get on into my March 2018 favorites. So I think in my last monthly favorites I was talking about how much I love the Covergirl gel brow product, which is called Ready Set something. I always forget the name of it. I really like their brow gel though. It's brand new to the line. They just revamped everything. I'm sure you guys have been seeing it recently, and I've been doing some Instagram videos with their products, and they sent me tons of products in PR, so I've had the chance to try a bunch of their stuff out, which I've really taken a liking to their brow pencil. So I have two shades. I have Soft Brown, which is 710, and I also have Honey Brown 715. I use both of these. Honey Brown is a little bit lighter and Soft Brown is a little bit darker, but I kind of just interchangeably use them, whichever one I pick up. Has a really nice like waxy kind of formula to it, but it draws on a really nice line, and it's very, very similar to Anastasia brow pencil. So if you're looking for a good drugstore dupe, which a lot of brands are coming out with dupes for the Anastasia one, this I think is a really great replacement. I don't know if I even told you guys the actual name of it. It's called Ultrafine brow pencil. So I did a little swatch of it on my arm. It's not too pigmented, because when a brow product is too pigmented, it can make your brows look crazy, especially if you have a darker brows like me, so I try to avoid that. With the gel, you kind of can get a little bit out of hand, but if you want more of an everyday natural look, it's good to go for a pencil like this, and it's just easy for me to use. If I'm feeling lazy, I don't feel like whipping out the gel, using the brush, I'm like, today's a pencil day, then this is the pencil I've been reaching for the most. I kind of put aside all my other drugstore pencils, eyebrow pencils, and I've exclusively been using this one, and also it has a really nice spoolie on the other side, so it makes it really easy to brush through your brows. I also kind of use it when I make a mistake, and I'll just scratch away where I made the mistake in my brow, because I do that a lot. I will always mess up my brow. I have to go back and fix it. So it's kind of like a little eraser tool. Next favorite is actually a beauty sponge, and this is the Real Techniques Blush Crush Line Diamond Sponge. They have this in their regular like marble gray and white pattern, which I loved. So this is their new one. It's pink and purple, and the second I saw this at Ulta, I had it on my Instagram. I was like, I need this sponge, because I love the original OG diamond sponge, and now that it's pink and purple, those are my colors, I had to get it. And you do kind of have to break it in a little bit. It is a little, I don't want to say stiff because I'm going to give you the wrong impression. I don't like using sponges that are stiff. They have to be soft. It is soft. It definitely is. You just have to kind of break it in a little bit. It doesn't feel as soft as my OG regular diamond sponge, but I'm breaking it in, and I love all the different facets of it because I feel like I can get more use out of it. I feel like it gets really into that eye corner when you're trying to blend out concealer, and then you also have the flat side for blending out your foundation, and then you have all these little guys over here so you can blend out, you know, contour. It just gives you kind of more blending space, I guess. And also I love that each one is different, so each marbleized pattern on the sponges is unique, so you can kind of like pick out one that you like best. I was being silly and I picked out the marble pattern that I like the best, and it's pretty easy to clean. I use my bar of soap, which by the way is another favorite. It's in my kitchen, but I am in love with the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint bar soap for cleaning sponges and makeup brushes. You guys, it is amazing. Like, highly recommend. It gets out all the dirt. It makes my brushes look squeaky clean, and I have actually been loving that for a few months now, but I haven't mentioned it until now. It is so good. I get it at Trader Joe's. It's so cheap. It's like $4 or $5. It's just my preferred method for cleaning my brushes and my sponges. I don't have to fuss with anything else. I literally just take the brush and I wipe it right on the bar of soap under water, and you just see all the dirt come out. And I feel like with other methods, there's still always dirt and product left over. With the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint soap, it's not at all. The only thing I will say is that when your brush is dry, they do have a little bit of stiffness to them, so you do have to kind of take your finger and work it out, but I mean, it's not a big deal. Two drugstore eyeliners I want to talk about that I've been really liking, and the first one is, my voice today, I'm like losing my voice, I don't know why. The first one is from Covergirl. I have two shades of this. I think I have like a shinier black and a matte black. I like the matte black better, but it has this like funky, fun kind of packaging. It's actually a little bit on the long side. What I love about this is how long the wand is on it. It is so good for a beginner if you're just starting out with liquid eyeliner. It makes it really easy, especially if you have smaller eyes, to go from the front and then all the way to the wing because it's long and precise. The only thing I've noticed with this is that I do have to dip back in. It doesn't seem to like hold on to product very well, so that's the thing that I've noticed about it is I feel like I'm always dipping in. I'm like, where's the product? The next product that I have been using a ton and I want to share with you guys is the Collab The Filter Illuminating Highlighter Liquid. I've been using it as a primer on days when I want a little bit more illumination in my skin, and I've also used it as a highlighter. I have it on today and I did put a little bit of powder highlighter over it. The first thing I love about this is the packaging. It looks so high-end. It feels so luxurious. It has like a very nice weighted feel to it. It has this beautiful bottle and cap. They did such a phenomenal job on the packaging for this line. It's very impressive. You can get this at Sally Beauty. It's more of like a mid-range kind of line, but I even love the cap, like taking it off. It's so satisfying. I don't know why. I love the pump. Put a little bit on my finger, I'll dab it on, and then you can take a sponge and you can just blend it out instead of using your finger. It makes it a little bit more difficult, but I recommend using a sponge, and it just gives the most beautiful, natural, gold glowy look to your cheeks. It's very natural. It's not too much. And also as a primer, the day I wore this under my foundation, I loved the way my skin looked. I felt like it just helped with my winter dry skin a bit and made everything just look a little bit more illuminated, and it just makes a great base as well. You would also mix this in with your foundation. I have to try that next. Take a matte foundation and mix this in. They have a couple different colors. Definitely recommend you guys check it out. You will be pleasantly happy and surprised if you get it and try it out. Okay, the next product that I have been using it every single day is the new Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronzer. So they came out with like 3 new colors, I think, and I was debating at CVS between this one and the Sunkissed one, and this one went out just because I wanted to try like a much deeper shade of the Butter Bronzer, and I love it. Oh my god, I just opened it up and oh, it smells so good. So good, as we all know. I love this. The color is so beautiful, and I've been reaching for this over the original one just because I feel so pale lately and I just have been really wanting to look more tan, more bronze. So this has been my go-to for bronzer, and it has such a silky feel to it. If you have not tried Butter Bronzer and you have like a similar skin tone to me, don't shy away from this just because it has the word deep in it, because it is not too dark at all. The original one I found to be almost too light. I wanted something a bit more, so that's why when they came out with this, I was like, yes, I have to get it. I like broke my no-buy to get this, and I had CVS points, and I'll show you guys like a swatch of it. It's honestly not too dark at all. The tone of it is so pretty. It's like not orangey, it's not too red or anything. It's just absolutely beautiful. Makes your skin just look very luminous and pretty. I really hope Physicians Formula keeps on extending the butter line. I need butter lip glosses. I need more like powder versions of butter highlighter. I want a butter powder, like translucent powder. Like, keep it coming because I will keep buying it. Next up is mascara, which I feel like I've mentioned so many times, but I just have to give it a shout out again because it is the best mascara, or one of the best mascaras ever, and you guys need to pick this up if you have not tried it yet. It is the False Lashes mascara from Essence. There's 2 versions of this. I have both, but this one is way better than the purple one. So this has the orange on the bottom. This is the Dramatic Volume Unlimited. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite mascara. I don't know how anything is going to top this because I love it so much. It makes my lashes look just amazing, long, voluminous, dramatic. It is so easy to use. I love like how it runs through my lashes. It just gives me the perfect amount of everything that I'm looking for in a mascara. Maybe the only thing is that it does flake a little bit. By the end of the day, I do get some specks and I have to kind of like wipe them away. But I can deal with that because the formula is amazing. The brush is the best. It's like very similar to Lash Princess. So this is the wand. It tapers off to like a skinnier end, and it is a natural hair bristle brush. For a while I've been wanting to try lash extensions because I have a gift card, but when I put on this I was like, oh man, like I really love the way my lashes look. Like it makes me not want to get lash extensions when I use this because I do like my natural lashes with this mascara because it's so stinking good. The product that I want to share with you guys, I got this in PR. It's the Pixi Rose Flash Balm. This is a really special product. It's cool. It's a primer and like a moisturizer, and it's also a mask. I haven't used it as a mask yet just because I feel like it's not that big. Like you don't get that much product, so I don't want to like squeeze out a ton of it and slather it all over my face and then lose so much of the product. So I've been using it more as a primer. When I moved from North Carolina back to New York, this was like the only primer I brought with me specifically, and it has like a nice sticky base to it, so you feel like your foundation is gonna like grip really nicely onto your skin. Another thing I love about it is that you can also use it as a treatment primer, which I've never seen before, but you could just apply a thin layer of it all over your face before bed and wake up. I actually have to try that. I've been using it exclusively as like just a regular foundation primer, but I think tonight I'm going to try it as a treatment primer. So I like that it is a 3-in-1. It has multiple benefits to it, which is awesome. I love multiple use products like this. It also has a very light rose scent to it, which usually I'm not a fan of. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am not into rose scents, but this actually doesn't bother me at all. It's very, very light. Okay, last favorite, and I should have mentioned this before when I was talking about eyeliners, but here we are, and it is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Matte Lacquer. I talked about this in my drugstore dupes video, which was my previous video. I will link that down below, and this is an exact dupe for Tarte Clay Paint Liner. It literally looks exactly the same. It has the same packaging, same top, and it's basically the same pigmentation as well. So if you're a fan of the clay paint liner from Tarte, then definitely try out the Maybelline one. This is exclusive to Target, so that's the only place you can get it. I really have been loving this. I ran out of my Inglot gel liner, so this is like the closest thing I found to it in my collection to use that gives me that really nice black line. I do have to go over it like once just to get it like super black because that's what I like. This is a really, really good cost savings. If you don't want to get the Tarte one, or you wanted to try the Tarte one but didn't want to spend the money, then this is really good, and I'm telling you guys it's like the exact same thing, and I've been using this a ton for my eyeliner, and I really like the way that it looks. Another product I have really been enjoying in the month of March, it was more towards like the tail end of March because that's when I got it in PR, is the Urban Decay Naked Heat Petite palette. This is such a cute little guy right here. I love using Hot Spell in the crease. I love this shade Inhale all over the lid. So pretty. And then Wild Thing and Heist are gorgeous. Just like really beautiful shades. They have a very smooth, creamy feel to them, and this is the perfect travel palette. I would totally take this on a trip with me. I love little baby palettes like this, and I don't have the OG full size of Urban Decay Naked Heat, so that's why I really like this, because I feel like I got all the best things about Naked Heat except in a little tiny palette, and it's so good. I really love the way it applied on my eyes. It was so blendable and creamy. I had no issues blending out any of these shades. It was just very easy to work with, very pigmented and vibrant, so I really like this, and I am so happy I got a chance to try this out. I've really been enjoying. So the last product that was in the misses of the month is this Profusion highlight makeup case, and I first also want to say, like, the products that I do get in PR, I am so grateful for, and I love trying out new products, but not everything is always going to work, sadly. Some things work for some people, not for other people. We all have different needs, but I just like to always preface this by saying, like, it's not something to do with, like, the brand. It's just sometimes not every product will work. So this highlight and makeup case I was super excited for because the colors are beautiful. Like, when I first opened this up, I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. First three are more like my shades, and then the second two right here are more for like a medium, deeper kind of skin tone. They're still beautiful. Like, I could probably get away with maybe wearing Jolly as a blush topper, but Dreamy I was so excited about, Charming. However, these just kind of leave me a little bit like wanting more. Like, I was expecting more shine, more highlight, and it just kind of disappointed me a little bit. They're very subtle. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see that. I was disappointed. They're a little bit on like the powdery side. There's just not a lot of glow to them. Maybe if you like something more subtle, if you're looking for like a beginner highlighter kit, this would be really good. But for me, I just need more pop. I want a little bit more highlight. I'm trying to highlight even more lately. So this just kind of left me wanting more. Okay guys, so that is everything for my March yeses and messes. These were my favorite products and then some of my least favorite products, and I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know if you did. Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite products were from the month of March. Did I miss anything good? Let me know if I need to check something out. And thank you guys as always for watching. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!